Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka the most distracted pomade reviewer in the game, and I am back with a new company's product, and that is the Stickmore Hair Company medium oil based. Now, what makes this stuff unique is that it's a very simple ingredients wise pomade that just wants to be a classic true medium. At least that's the sense I got from when I got this product. There's not too much to get into it. I will say that I was interested in this product. I heard people talking about it and I saw people posting some stuff on EP. And so I was like, what is this product? And then after I looked at it, like maybe a day or two later, the guy who's in charge of this stuff, Cyrus, contacted me and wanted to send one to me. So I thought that was really cool. I told him I was going to give him a non-biased review on it because I always try to do that, even if people give me free stuff. But it was awesome because I love when I'm looking at something and then the brewer contacts me and they use like their ESP and somehow get in my brain. Anyways, all blabbing aside, let's get into it. I like the, first and foremost, I like the presentation on this. I like simple stuff. I like that the ingredients are simple. I like that the label's simple. It's not overly busy. Has a cool owl. Big fan of owls. And holding a comb. It says medium shine, medium hold on there. It's got the ingredients down there, 4 ounce, the website. Not overly busy, very simple, just like the product. The ingredients on this are beeswax, USP petroleum, castor oil, and fragrance. So it's got the beeswax, then the petroleum to take kind of like the dryness and some of the weight, or well, add more weight, but take the dryness out of the beeswax, and then the castor oil, which will hopefully just lighten the whole thing up altogether. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I like what he's doing here. The scent on this is just it smells like, I know this sounds funny, it's a little bit nostalgic for me because this smells kind of like a cologne, like a crew type cologne, I want to say, that my dad wore when I was really young. My dad would always pick me up because my parents were divorced in the summer, and this is like a scent that he wore when I was younger. So I'm super nostalgic for it. The way to describe it is it's just a very light, non-aggressive, cologne scent. When you put it in your hair, it's not going to stand out and be ridiculous, but if somebody's close to you and up in your grill, aka one of the ladies, then it's going to smell real nice. It's just a plain white color, like I said, just really simple. Scooping this out, I noticed when I scooped this stuff out, it's very, very similar in feel to Pomp's Not Dead OG, and I immediately liked it because of that. And the breakdown is very similar too. It's easy to scoop, breaks down really, really, really nice. Not overly greasy, but you can definitely feel that you got something in your hair. Now, application is really easy as well. Like I said, if I had to say this product was like something, it's very similar. At least the breakdown, scooping, and application is very similar to Pomp's Not Dead OG. And I don't use that compliment lightly because Pomp's Not OG, in my opinion, is one of the best medium pomades ever made. Now, it starts to differ from Pomp's Not Dead OG as soon as you get it in your hair. Application-wise is fine, but you'll notice that it starts to get a little bit of firmness. It starts to set. It stays slick though. That's one thing I like. So I like the name they used in regards to the fact that it's sticky, but it stays slick. Slicking it back, really easy, really nice. You're gonna start to feel some weight though when you start slicking it back, especially if you wait a couple of minutes. Now, the thing that I really, 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 really like about this product, especially being a beeswax heavy product, is that the combination of the ingredients with the petroleum and the castor oil allow all the good qualities of a waxier product to shine through without being overly aggressive. And by that, I mean that the product has good hold for a medium, and it's easy to style, and it feels like you have a nice, like it feels like there's something heavier in your hair. It definitely doesn't feel beyond a medium, but it feels like there's something heavier in your hair, and it feels like the product that's in your hair is going to hold. These are nice things about beeswax. Now, the combination, and the thing I do like about this a lot, is that unlike other waxier heavy products, this product doesn't seem to flake out doesn't seem overly dry. The only thing that I can say that this product really resembles a waxier product, like a beeswaxier product, is on the buildup and as the days go on, or as the day goes on. But I will get into that. Styling with this, really nice. You can see I just barely even popped this up and I got some freaking legit height. Really easy to style with. Everything about this product is really easy. Putting up some finishing touches, I barely even had to touch this. It was like that simple for me to just style with the comb, with the Afro pick. And you can see I got a nice round pomp. Now, as the day goes on with this product, it'll start resembling more of a waxier product. It's still easy to restyle, and it still stays kind of sticky, but I noticed that it'll get a little bit heavier. It'll set and it'll get heavier. On the heavier side of a medium, I would say, if I had to define it. That's not a bad thing. This medium is definitely going to hold up, and in hotter weather, you won't even really notice how waxy it is because the balance of the ingredients keep it nice and slick throughout the day. When I use this stuff, I didn't really have any strays pop out, and I found it really easy to get a good restyle, and I found it really easy to just, you know, if anything popped out, slick it back. But like I said, I maybe might have had one thing pop up over here, and that's because my sides are getting a little long, but I never had any issue with the main bulk of my hair. Really easy, and it was reliable. Like I said, I was really surprised by this. I guess getting into my final thoughts, I was really impressed and really surprised by this. Like right out the gate, I really liked it. I liked the application. Really good. And as the day kind of went on, it started to resemble more of a waxier pomade, and my enthusiasm for it started to die because I don't like waxier pomades. But it didn't ever go to like a disappointing place for me because it held and it stayed slick. So basically I started like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And then I was like, this is still really good. It just went down a little bit because, you know, like I said, it set and it gave a hold. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I said, for me, I don't like really heavy waxy products, so I noticed it, but the balance was really good. And it didn't disappoint me. It takes kind of like a special product to be waxy and not be overly aggressive. And like I said, I think this balances it really well. It does a good job. And it doesn't do a lot of the typical things you would expect because of the petroleum. So your waxier, you know, with waxier stuff, this stuff might start to fray out your sides. I didn't really have that issue. I didn't have issues with it in the back, you know, like popping out. If anything, like I said, as the day went on, it got stiffer like a waxier pomade would. And that isn't necessarily an issue. That's, you know, some things that people look for. So if I had to give this a rating overall, I'd give this a 4.8 out of 5. I really like this pomade. This is great. And as a oil-based startup, it's really good. Especially if you like buildup. The buildup on this stuff, you can ride it out for almost 3 days if you do, like, if you have a lot of hair like me and you put maybe 2 or 3 scoops in. You know, without using a tonic, I rode the buildup for about 3 days before it started losing its integrity. So, you know, as a product, you don't have to use a lot of this and it'll last you. So the price of admission and what you get, which is a reliable, strong holding medium that will last endurance wise throughout the whole day, the price of admission is worth this. So let me know if I didn't answer anything about this product. Go ahead and, you know, ask it in the comments below, and let me know if you guys have tried this and what you think of it. Have a good one, guys.